you're on Initiative Africa. My name is Asha Sampat. Welcome to your weekly magazine featuring Africa on the move through smart innovations and initiatives that work. Let's get on with the show with our top stories today. We met Oluwasegun Kosemani. He is the chairman of Nigerian cryptocurrency fintech Botmecash and has not hesitated for a moment to jump into the arena of electronic money. These payment solutions are literally blazing in Nigeria, one of the continent's leading countries for this new form of currency. He's our guest of the week.
Bitcoin has so much value, like your fiat. It is used for real-world cases, buying and selling, exchange, hedging of funds, etc.
Should we trust cryptocurrencies? Nigerian authorities are wary, much to the dismay of users in the country.
I think the truth we need to realize is that, look, cryptocurrencies are here to stay, right? There are debates here and there, but what we are seeing lately is that there are a lot of institutional acceptance.
Finally, a spotlight on the Cobra, a feared snake, but highly sought after for its venom with medicinal properties.
I supply them with various types of venom that I get from dozens of different reptiles and arachnids, scorpions, vipers and cobras.
As I mentioned in the highlights, Nigeria has become in recent years one of the countries on the continent at the forefront of cryptocurrency transactions, occupying the third place in the lead among the nations that use these alternative forms of payment the most, behind the United States and Russia. The country recorded cryptocurrency transactions of more than $400 million in 2020. A decommissioning of the classic monetary system and an anonymity of payments that displeased the Nigerian authorities, hence the imposition of restrictive measures in February. Our reporter Hugo Yuana has been following these developments very closely. He has the details. For years, cryptocurrency trading has grown in Nigeria, one of Africa's largest economies. Recently, Nigeria's apex bank, the Central Bank of Nigeria, notified deposit money banks, non-financial institutions and other financial institutions against doing business in crypto and other digital assets. On February 5, 2021, it issued a stern warning and reminded local financial institutions against having any transactions in crypto or facilitating payments for crypto exchanges. It also instructed the financial institutions to immediately close the accounts of such persons or entities transacting in or operating cryptocurrency exchanges.
I got some profits, but recently the policy came up and the CBN policy, and to be honest with you, some of us still don't understand. At first it was as if it was a ban on crypto, but then later on there was like another story about it. So some of us still don't understand what the policy is about. However, the moment the policy came out, that very day, I had to pull out some of my investments, immediately. And I pulled out some of my investment from Bitcoin, only for me to find out that Bitcoin increased again recently, and I just felt so bad,
Treasure Eruro is one among millions of Nigerians who use cryptocurrencies. The West Africa economic powerhouse is now ranking as the third top country for trading volumes. With $100 spent on each trade on average, there's no doubt Nigerians find cryptocurrencies attractive.
Cryptocurrency for me is just a source of side income, more like alternate income for me. I do a 9 to 5, but it's something I do on the side and it doesn't interrupt my work. I got into it recently, not too long, and I think I did it because that was like what was trending. So my friends are going into it. They kept talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum and all those kind of stuff. And I thought, you know what? I don't want to have to be left out of this. So I joined in and I've made some cash from it.
The success of this alternative form of payment is causing unease among African monetary authorities, and Nigeria is no exception.
The CBN needs to review this policy because in 2020 alone, the transaction volume on Bitcoin alone ran into billions of naira.
from Nigeria alone. We're not even talking about other African countries. And the CBN is saying that banks should no longer back cryptocurrency. But the truth is that every single transaction on the Bitcoin network, banks get transaction fee. So in other words, the banks are making more money, and of course, more employment opportunities are coming for young Nigerians that hitherto had nothing to do. We're looking at blockchain technology here, decentralized technology. What this means is that a new technology is on board, and the young Nigerians are getting employed. Young Nigerians are learning new programming languages. Cryptocurrency has offered a lot of opportunities for young people. So what the CBN needs to do is to sit down with stakeholders again and review this policy again, because it benefits both the CBN, it benefits the banks, and it benefits the young people.
It was reported that each month $65 million worth of cryptocurrency transactions are carried out in local crypto exchange platforms in Nigeria. With the soaring figures in financial returns, will the Nigerian central bank reconsider its stance?
I think the truth we need to realize is that, look, cryptocurrencies are here to stay, right? There are debates here and there, but what we are seeing lately is that there are a lot of institutional acceptance. So you see Elon Musk investing significantly in that. So the question is, how do we ensure that innovation is not lost in Nigeria? And we see central banks all over the world adopting cryptocurrency, what they call central bank digital currencies, right? I think what we need to begin to think about in Nigeria is that how do we ensure, right, we take the benefit of cryptocurrency and deal with the potential negative side, which could also be investment loss, because if you save cryptocurrency, in a day you can have a fluctuation about 10%. So an investor that does not have adequate knowledge can lose quite a lot of money. But nevertheless, we need to find a way to embrace it. And we know several central banks in the world have adopted our testing central bank digital currencies. I think that's one of the things our central bank needs to begin to adopt.
With a vibrant youthful population, an innovative tech ecosystem, an unstable currency, a high remittance activity and soaring profits for investors, the cloud of uncertainty hovering around the Bitcoin market may not linger for long, owing to the fact that the global economy has embraced cryptocurrencies. Nigeria, one of the largest economies in Africa, will not want to be left behind. And indeed, our guest of the week knows a lot about this currency which is not liquid. He has just founded Botmecash, a platform on which you can exchange virtual money but also pay your bills. What more to compete with a traditional bank? But can we really trust these new means of payments? He's convinced about it, as he shared with our journalist from Lagos, Sharafa Abagun.
Oluwasegun Kosemani, hello. You just launched Botmecash. What does this platform have to offer?
Oh, thank you very much. Like we like to say, Botmecash is a cryptocurrency, digital assets, and payment platform. We buy and sell Bitcoin, make it easy for people to buy and sell Bitcoin, of course, other altcoins. We convert your overloaded or unused airtime to cash. Gift cards, we also buy. You can pay your bills now on Botmecash. You can also buy airtime and do so many transactions that you usually do with your traditional bank. But of course, we buy and sell Bitcoin, which is major. We're a cryptocurrency exchange platform, like I said. It's a way of life. So we have come to offer value for people that really, really want better financial services and, of course, financial freedom.
To remind our African viewers, what is exactly a Bitcoin? How does it work? And why does it represent a lot of money at the current rate?
Oh, beautiful. For the layman, Bitcoin is basically a virtual currency that relies on the blockchain technology for peer-to-peer instant transaction. Bitcoin has so much value, like your fiat. It is used for real-world cases, buying and selling, exchange, hedging of funds, etc. It has so much value because, like I said, it functions in many ways for real-world use cases. The demand and supply of BTC, as it can be abbreviated, has actually made it very scarce and valuable in terms of need. You know, the FOMO, I mean, fear of missing out, make people want to really, really buy quick, even when it dips. So I believe that the fact that you can use Bitcoin for cross-border remittance, the fact that you can pay the man at the bus stop selling suya with BTC and he choose to accept either in fiat or in Bitcoin, has made Bitcoin even more valuable than our fiat. And of course, you can spend Bitcoin anywhere in the world. It's accepted anywhere in the world. It's the sixth currency that is mostly accepted worldwide. So I think it has more value than major fiat, of course, than Naira of the country that I am from, Nigeria. So Bitcoin is the currency of now and the future.
But we must reckon that Africans sometimes don't even trust their own banking system. Why would they trust a crypto payment company?
The governments in Africa have really not done well enough for their citizens to trust them across many ramifications, across many industries. But then, Bitcoin relies on the blockchain decentralized technology. We are more than a bank. I think the security behind the data mining and ledger structure of blockchain makes it, you know, dependable and reliable than your regular software codes that can be breached. So I want to let you know that Bitcoin is mined in blocks, and to be sincere, I haven't really heard of one person that has successfully broken the security behind the blockchain technology. So the fact that you can make seamless peer-to-peer anonymous transaction where necessary makes it even more secure. In the banks, everybody sees your money when it moves. Almost everybody that works in a bank can see your money when it moves. And whatever money can be seen, of course, can be followed. But when you do transaction with a Bitcoin wallet address, it's practically 100% anonymous. And that way, you are very, very secure.
What about security? Is it safe? And how do you deal with money laundering risks?
Oh yes, on Botmecash, your security is about 500%. Our KYC measures is top-notch. We ensure that we collate appropriate data of our users from your name to your bank information to your address. And of course, we use BVN, that's your bank verification number. We tie that to our technology. Our algorithms are written in such a way that we can trace many transactions. Of course, not necessarily the wallet address transactions that move from one wallet to another. You know, Bitcoin is naturally anonymous, but then we can identify where money is coming from and where it's going to, if we really, really want to help in some special cases. Our compliance methods are well articulated. We do our due diligence rightly, and our work environment is also very safe. We save people's information in cloud, and also we have on-prem and cloud data storage. We also do all that is necessary. Password, when you sign up, you have PIN for your transaction, 4-digit PIN. And of course, 2FA, that's the two-factor authentication that helps you protect your account in general. So it's very difficult if you haven't compromised your credential to steal money or lose anything at all on Botmecash. And don't forget, we are a decentralized finance technology platform. We are more than a bank, we are secure.
Welcome back to the second part of our show. It's considered in some African cultures as a sacred animal, symbol of the magical and the spiritual. Well, it's the cobra, one of the most dangerous snakes on the planet. In Egypt, many are primarily interested in the medicinal potential of products derived from its venom. But to extract it, you must first capture it. Our reporter met with a snake and scorpion hunter to understand how he does it. Take a look.
Nasser Toba lives in Abu Rawak, a village close to the Giza pyramids. At the age of 52, he is one of Egypt's most famous snake hunters. Over the past 25 years, he has become the principal supplier of snake venom for Cairo's laboratories. The Toba family have been hunting snakes and scorpions for generations. They are the sole suppliers of snake venom in Cairo.
I've been working with reptile laboratories for 25 years. I supply them with various types of venom that I get from dozens of different reptiles and arachnids, scorpions, vipers and cobras. They are well known in Egypt.
Cobra والبخاخ دي أنواع معينة أسماء شائعة.
3 times a week, our hunter delivers his catch of serpents and scorpions to this Cairo laboratory. His motto, whatever the animal, so long as we get the poison. The laboratory and researchers at Serum Egypt have now built up a worldwide reputation.
The Cairo laboratory is one of the world's best known in the field of biological research and the use of venoms. Egypt's foremost researchers and biologists specialized in venom research are here.
The venom is not just used to make serums. It is also a component in numerous medicines used to treat attacks of apoplexy and heart attacks. In these premises, the researchers are transforming the venom and putting it in flasks for use in the pharmaceutical industry.
يعني مثلا زي الحية القرعة أو السيراسيس فايبر.
The amounts of venom gathered from reptiles and arachnids are minute.
الكمية المجمعة بتبقى قليلة قوي على وجه العموم.
As a result, they're very expensive. The price can double depending on the quality of the venom and the type of reptile it comes from.
لكن هو ممكن يوصل ل20,000 ممكن يوصل ل50 ممكن يعني حسب نوع السيراسيس فايبر نفسها.
Despite the sheer amount of reptiles in Egypt, the trade in venom and its export is very small scale, at less than $250,000 a year. Annual exports of snakes to the Gulf nations, the United States and Europe, for the pharmaceutical industry are worth just $6.3 million. For want of an effective processing industry, the Egyptians may be passing up a golden opportunity to make added value earnings. Scientists have just developed a painkiller derived from the venom of the royal cobra. It is reported to be several thousand times more powerful than morphine. Even more promising is the news that the venom may also yield a new anti-cancer drug. The Nasser Toba snakes are full of surprises.
Let's get back to Oluwasegun Kosemani for the final part of our interview this week. He tells us about his entrepreneurial journey and how the COVID-19 pandemic has actually given a boost to his projects.
Let's talk about your first career move. You were not educated in finance or coding at all, but you were in TV. What have you learnt in this field?
Oh, yes. Actually, I wanted to be a musician when I was growing up, so I love entertainment so much. I had the opportunity to work in various media houses. To be precise, I was the brand manager of Nigerian television, owned by Virtual Media Network for many years. It's still a 24 hours music and lifestyle channel. And this really helped me to work with a lot of people. As someone at the leadership terms of affairs, I was able to learn how to operate with people. And I know that people build businesses. When you build your people, they will help you build your business. And after all of that, I moved to the presidency. I did communication strategy for the Presidential Jobs Board under the Secretariat of the Special Advisor to the then President Goodluck Jonathan on job creation. I learned so much about creating wealth and creating opportunities for people. But because I love to add value to human lives, all of this, my experience, which I've just mentioned a few, I've really triggered my quest for breaking out of the norm, for doing stuff that will make my life better and the life of the people of my environment better. And in this case, my environment is Nigeria and Africa. I see that Nigerians in diaspora work so hard and they remit money back home. And having built fintech products for some financial institution, I merged the knowledge from the entertainment and creative sector to, well, while we were building for the banks, to my experience in diaspora, and I said, you know what, I must create with my team, my magic team, a unique product that can really, really help people be financially free, create wealth, make more money, and do stuff that will make them decentralized, stuff that will make their finance be off the radar from the government's policies, unfriendly restrictions, etc., etc.
And this is when you ventured into artificial intelligence. How did that go?
Oh wow, AI, artificial intelligence, very interesting technology and industry. Like I said, I've always loved to add value to human lives. And after building a cross-border remittance product called the diaspora banking application, which we own the trademark for, United Bank of Africa, shout out to the current group GMD, Kennedy Uzoka, who gave us the opportunity to explore as soon as we came back from New York with the idea. And we built with the bank. We really learned a lot from the experts the bank has, and of course our magic tech team. We wanted to do something extraordinary, and we knew that customer service is a big problem in Nigeria. Marketing, sales generation, etc., etc. And automation was taking over the world. It was only smart for us to understand what natural language processing, machine learning, and the rest can bring to the messaging and communication platforms that we have available. The truth is, any business that is able to find customers where they communicate with their friends and family will successfully sell or be on top of the heart of that customer. And mostly the messaging environments like WhatsApp, Facebook, Messenger, iMessage, Twitter, and co. Can be integrated into chatbots. And you can really use that for marketing. You can use that for better customer service. You can use that to generate leads. You can even use it to book appointments. So we invented Conversa, which is a chatbot building platform built for various people. I predict that by 2025, chatbots will basically be taking not over people's jobs, but enhancing people's job and taking the place of things like concierge work, receptionist work, or things that can be automated. And if your job can be automated, or you don't necessarily have to lose that job, you just have to upgrade your skill. And of course, we have built a chatbot using AI, machine learning, and natural language processing, which is NLP, to build a chatbot for Botmecash too, where you can quickly reach us anytime, any day, anywhere in the world. We also built for NIDCOM, Nigerian Diaspora Commission, which was really helpful for Nigerians that were trying to come back home during the COVID-19 worldwide lockdown.
You said that COVID-19 and the lockdown played a role in preparing to launch your company. How was this time for yourself and for your staff?
Wow. We all know that the pandemic was a tough one. For me and the people in my generation, it was the first time we're experiencing something of that magnitude, locking all of us in the house. At the time, we were already working on how to get our international money transfer operator license for the trademarked diaspora banking application that we were trying to build in partnership with some of our great, potential investors. But when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, it shut down all the plans that we had. Government institutions were not working and investors pulled back. So we looked straight at blockchain. And blockchain was the game changer for us. And we said, all of these codes that we have written in the past and in the years, why don't we just put them together, concatenate where necessary, and innovate with, the popular fast-rising currency, Bitcoin, which is really liberating people from poverty where necessary, and can be used to hedge your funds and do so much more. And quickly, we put our heads together, intensified our research capacity. We started spending money on upgrading our technology, and my team, I ensured that my team acquired the right knowledge. For about 3-4 months, we did this, and quickly, by the 17th of June, 2020, in that tough lockdown COVID-19 pandemic, we birthed Botmecash. For us, it was a great innovation. It was a great opportunity. Maybe we wouldn't have been able to build at that quick speed, but thank God on the first day, we made $10, and that was like 10 million for us. And soon after, we've been able to do transactions in the past 6 months that we have launched to the tune of over $2 million in crypto, Bitcoin to be precise. And I believe that if you are serious and you know what you're doing and what you want for your life, when you're locked in a room for so long and you have light and internet in this new age and time of post, tweet, comment, delete, like, and share, the only thing you can do is just innovate. And innovation can make you wealthy if it's really solving problems.
Well, that's it. Initiative Africa is over for today. And of course, you can find the interview of Oluwasegun Kosemani and the replay of our programs on our website, africaonair.com, as well as on all our social media channels. Feel free to share, like, and comment with the hashtag Initiative Africa TV show. And don't forget, next week, same time, same channel, I'll see you again with a new edition of Business Africa. Have a great week, everyone, and goodbye.